Hello lovely peoples, we are testing Japanese honeysuckle from Heirloom Body Care today. I'm just mixing the stuff that makes the soap. I'm just mixing the lye through, I've just poured it in. One thing I have not done, which I have just realised, is I didn't put my spoonful of clay in. There we go. Now you know how much clay I use in every soap. Alright, well I'm going to give this a whiz and then get stuck in. Alright, so, oh wow, already we're starting with the mess. Fantastic! Because we all know how I love a mess. And it's too hot for that. Okay. We are going to do an in the pot swirl. What I'm going to, oh, did I go out? No, I didn't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this off first because I need a control, so I need to pour some of this soap off with scent in it, but before I put titanium or colour in it. So let's do that first. Just sit you there. So I'm just going to adjust. I'm not even going to care how much is in each of these. They're just going to be. I'll make them different on purpose. We'll do that. Right, and then there's too much mess. There's too much mess. There's too much mess. Alright, so there should be even amounts. No. I can put around about even amounts of fragrance in these. I'm going to put lots of sea mist in that. That's sea mist from Heirloom. It's probably my Mica obsession one, I don't know. It doesn't matter if you just go on Heirloom and check out Micas, you'll find it. This one is aquamarine. I chose these two colours because they both, I don't know if you can actually see that. It's got some beautiful green in it, clearly because it's aquamarine. And again, I'm loading these up with colour. You very rarely ever see me make soaps with colour in them that isn't from Heirloom, so just a side note. Alright, what we need to do in this one is scrape those sides down first and foremost. I think that all incorporated. And then we will pour in some fragrance. And pour off a control. Ooh, we're not going to have very much left. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. We'll pour off a control first. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have very much white left. But that's okay. Alright, that's our control. Push that out of the way. Yeah, not quite as much in this one as in the other two. Let's see how this behaves. Seems fine. There's no ricing. It smells like Japanese honeysuckle, which is to say it's disgusting. You guys have heard me say this before, but yeah, it's definitely got that definite honeysuckle fragrance. It's no different. It is just Japanese honeysuckle. I'm not saying anything bad about it because I said it's horrible. It's just Japanese honeysuckle. It's not. I don't know that there's anything special about Japanese honeysuckle. Everybody seems to love it though. So you know, it's just me. I don't like florals, but this one is particularly popular with men. I don't know why. Whoa, yeah, because that wasn't a stupid thing to do. To do that off camera? God damn it, I didn't. Alright, so we're going to pour this one in here. This is our Jap Hun. And then the rest of this is then going to have white in it, because I'm going to make these my testers rather than just doing the layered soaps like I did last time, because I don't want to make 13 layered soaps. So yeah, this way I get to test it in swirls and stuff, and with titanium, in case if it does discolour, it'll have titanium dioxide in it maybe. So yeah, alright, I'm going to shake up my TD. That's very loud, you do not want to listen to that. Squirt that in there, and then let's give these a mix around. That's behaving particularly well, so I'm quite pleased with that. Alright, just chunky boy, chunky boy. Oh, I love these colours. They're so calm and fresh, and I am a big, big fan of green. I didn't even know. And yet, here we are. Now I know. Okay, let's see if we can get this one in as well. I'll do everything off camera, shall I? Wouldn't be a first time if I did everything off camera. So did I tell you guys I got a job? I don't think I did. I got a job. You want to know the amusing thing? I work in the post office. Well, not in the post office, I work out the back. I currently sort all the mail for McLean, so it's an interesting job. Well, I mean, that's to say I stand there and sort mail. It's not that interesting. But it's interesting to see the post office from the back end, and how everything runs and works and stuff. That I have found absolutely fascinating. I think they're sick of me asking questions, to be honest, because I only do the mail sorting, not the parcel, so there's a whole part of it that's just like a mystery to me. Well, it's not now because I keep asking questions. But yeah, no, I just find it absolutely fascinating. Always have. Like I'll see an Ozpost truck go down the highway, and I'm like, oh, you know, wonder what's in that, and you know, how fun would it be to just get in there and just open all the mail and all the parcels and stuff? Not that I would, but you know, just it's one of those things I've just always wondered. Alright, I am going to stick blend this because it is titanium dioxide and it will not incorporate if you do not stick blend it. I've also added all of the bubbles from everywhere. I'm going to stick blend both of these as well. More just to make sure that all the mica is incorporated than anything else, because we put a lot in there. Yeah, you saw a definite colour change in that one. Now, how thick is ya? Oh, is she somewhat... God almighty. Oh dear. So this is thickened up, but this is the first one that had any fragrance in it, so that's, you know, fairly understandable. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just pouring in. Okay, I'm going to leave a little bit for the tops. There's just like what's in the bottoms of the containers, nothing, no like set amount. Just going to do that. Wasn't a very big stir, unlike my normal existence, so I stir everybody all of the time. There's a bit of soap in there. Just goes to show how bad my washing up skills are. Alright, I'll get you out of the way. Okay, it is a bit ploppy, so it has accelerated a little bit, not anything you can't work with. I can feel that bottom of this container is quite warm, which means the white has warmed up considerably. I didn't soap hotter than normal, but it is, like, the weather is quite warm. Yes, this will be a short soap because I used so much in those little, for the control and for the tester, but that's okay. The short soap is fine. Alright, let's put you on the side. I'm going to go bash this down so it doesn't hurt the camera or your ears. I gave that one a really good bash because I know I put a lot of bubbles in the white. I'm just trying to decide what to do on the top here. I'm thinking I might try and just do on either side. Let's see if we can get that happening. Yeah, not a fan of the fragrance, but in saying that, most other people are, and I'm not a fan of any other company's Japanese honeysuckle, so do not take my dislike of this fragrance as a measure for how bad or how good it is, because I just don't like it, no matter who sells it. I never will. I hate florals with a passion, so. Although so many people have said it doesn't smell floral to them, that it smells like lollies, I do not get that at all. To me, it's very floral. But, you know, we all smell differently, figuratively and literally. Ooh. This green, how nice is this green? Seriously, this is, what did I say? What is this? Sea mist. Yeah, this is a beautiful green. The lime spider, honestly, is fantastic for a really bright green, but if you want a nice muted tone, this sea mist, you cannot go wrong with this sea mist. It's so pretty. So pretty. Listen to me. Oh dear. That's very nice. How's our battery going? No, that's pretty good. I'll be able to get another soap. I would like to end on a nice smelling one. That was my plan, was to do 2 soaps a day and do one I didn't like and one I did like, but because I made a mistake before, I have to now do 3. I have no chopsticks. I used all the bloody chopsticks for candles. Excuse my arm in the way. But I actually cleaned one, mostly. Let's clean that the rest of the way. I don't know why I keep using all of these for candles. Alright, so all we're going to do, you can see I've left a gap down the middle so it might pick up a little bit of white, probably won't, is I'm just going to go backwards and forwards like this, all the way down. I'm not going to put the chopstick in too far, because I only want it to do the top. So I'm just going to go like this. It is a bit thick. We're not picking up any white, but that's okay, we don't need to. And I'm going to go around the side like this, and that'll just pull it in a bit of an S shape. See how it pulls the sides just a smidge? Now I'm going to go and bash this down again, and then just like that, we have a pretty top. So you can see where you can actually, this is actually really interesting. You can see in here there was a chunk of white, and where I've pulled the chopstick through, it hasn't flopped back down because that's more set up than the other colours, because it had the fragrance in it the longest. So it does set up a little bit quicker. Yeah, actually, let me show you this. Probably stop wasting time, but whatever. Probably should clean this up. I don't know why. Why do I need to clean this up? I really don't. Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Alright, you can see the control, which I poured off at the very beginning, is still very, like, you can see how fluid it is. Like, trying to get it off here, it's still watery, whereas you can see this Japanese honeysuckle is actually I could probably tip this thing over and this might not pour out. It's fairly set up and very, very warm. So it does accelerate a little bit. Not enough. Well, I mean, I did a swirl, so it's not enough that it would put you off from doing, you know, an in the pot swirl or, you know, drop swirl or anything. Well, there you go. I'm adding all of these comments in my videos because when I have to fill out my little list of things to tell Heirloom about these, I can just go back to the video and go, oh, that's right. And I don't have to remember. Because clearly remembering is not my strong suit, considering there was a set of sheets on the line for weeks. Alright guys, I'll see you in a minute for the cutting. Bye-bye. Hello. Okay, so this didn't discolour very much. It's kept its scent pretty well. Gonna just slide this back a bit while I cut it. Just because I have to put a bit of extra pressure because it's been a couple of days since I made these soaps. Oh yeah. Yes, in the sample, in the like the testery thing, it hadn't discoloured very much, so it's definitely good for Japanese honeysuckle. There you go. I don't know if that's clear. I need a thumbnail. I've made a mess over here. Oh, I like the. Oh, I can't remember how I made this, but that looks really nice. What did I do? I kind of went a bit thick, didn't it? Is that right? Went a bit thick? That looks really good. I like it. Just needs a bit of a clean up. Clearly. Clearly needs a clean up. Yeah, no, that looks good. Oh, that's right, because the white went thicker than the other two. Is that right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, and then there's a hole in the white. Of course there is. Oh dear. No, I like this. This come up nice. I don't hate it with the. I don't hate the colours with the fragrance because normally. What have I done here? Normally I do Japanese honeysuckle in yellows, I think. Which I don't know why. But anyway. Oh, there's a 3 in that one. Oh. So this looks like a 3. I don't hate this. It's Japanese honeysuckle, so, you know. But it's not like super strong either though, so it's not. Might be just a little bit nicer than the aroma one, possibly. Which, I mean, I always feel like, ooh, in and out of focus, there you go. I kind of hate making it, but I know everybody loves it. So I might possibly use this one instead because it's a little yet less gross. But I mean, if you like Japanese honeysuckle, you'll be good with this one because, you know, it's good. Alright. And it doesn't look like there was no discoloration in that, like maybe like the teensy tiniest, but yeah, no, there wasn't any yellowing or anything. Alright, on to the next one. See you for the next soap. Bye!